This is bad, guys. They skipped the entire first barricade. They've got to the second. The underground bunker is falling. G'day, guys. My name's Josh. Yo, can call me Woodle, and welcome back once again to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17, where I am back in Woodle Park doing something a little bit special. When I returned to Woodle Park to do like the goodbye Alpha 17 stuff and all the testing and the stress testing of the killing corridor, I realized that I never actually followed through with my underground bunker. My underground zoo base, as you can see, has been going very well. There's lots of deers out there, there's boars, the whole world. It looks nice and lovely. It's nice just to sit here and look out the window and see greenery and shrubbery and trees and life, even though I'm like 200 meters underground. Like I'm a long way underneath the world, all the way underneath the ground. Down here there's a nice little sanctuary of peace and tranquility, but I'm down here and I realized that when I built this base, people were asking about how it would fare against a pretty decent sized horde, and I was like, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'll do some testing and I'll figure it out. And then I got completely distracted, as I always do, by doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So now I've come back to see how me, my deers, and the boars can stand up against wave after wave of zombies being this far underground. Underground bases don't work well in Alpha 17 anymore because zombies can dig like fucking champions. So hopefully I'll find a way to defend against them, or else, I mean, the world might cave in and I might lose all my friends, but hey, that's just what's going to have to happen. They're so excited, they're drowning themselves. That's how, I guess they don't have much faith in me. I don't blame them. I don't either. Since I built this underground bunker way back when, there's been some extra things added as different updates came out and things needed to be tested. Things have been added on top, but I don't think that's going to change things too much. I did do some testing when I originally built this, when I was building my garage down here with my Jeep that's still locked away behind the garage door. This was just a cool build. I had a great time building this place. Well, I did do some testing where I was trying to see how the zombies would react, and sometimes they dug and other times they ran all the way up here. But I mean, they're always going to come down to this area here though, so I think I need to start preparing some sort of defense against the zombies, whether they come down the ramp or whether they come through the ceiling. Whatever they do, I think I'm going to have to start thinking about how I'm going to fight them off. And I think the first stage of defenses is going to be here, because if they come through the ceiling, they're going to break down into the garage, and this is going to be their way through down to the rest of the pen down here. So that's the first kind of barricade I have to put up. So I think I have to get rid of some of these blocks and maybe put in some arrow slits, or just some way for me to stand and fight without being one-on-one with a horde of zombies. First things first, I need to put in some arrow slits, but I can't decide how I should put them in. Like, should I put them in this way so I can like get a nice wide angle of attack, or should I put them in like this way? Oh, I put that in the wrong spot, so that I can see, you know, a little bit left or up, but more importantly, up and down. I'm not sure what the best option there is going to be. So if I was inside here and I had my gun and I was trying to defend against the doors, this way, I mean, I can see them coming down the ramp, but as soon as I get too close to the doors here, I can't see them anymore. But over here, I can see a whole lot more. It's in a kind of awkward spot though. It's like between my vision. I'm either looking at there or I'm looking underneath. There's no like, I mean, that's really annoying. That's really gonna get on my nipples. There's no way to actually like just like look through here and see the zombies that are attacking my door, unless maybe I stand back here and then maybe I could shoot them through there. That seems like to be the only option I've kind of got. Or maybe I just have both. It looks ugly. I mean, that looks fine by itself and that looks fine by itself, but having either of them just like breaks symmetricality and makes it look awful. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to decide which one's gonna be better. It's just, I just can't decide on the perks and cons of both. So this is, I think, gonna be the best way. This is the opposite way to how arrow slits actually work in real life, but for 7 days, it's going to be the best way to do it, I think, because I can stand there right behind it. I can look in from like this way, and I can see them like right up until they're right against the door. Like, I should be able to shoot like the knees or something. I should be able to get some sort of shot on any sort of zombie that's beating on the doors from there. I mean, yeah, like if you're in medieval times and you put this on your castle like this, some idiot from like 300 meters could fire an arrow to the bounce and skim off the walls and come through and hit you in the eye. But zombies aren't firing arrows at me. I'm the only Muppet out here with ranged capabilities, so I may as well play to my advantages and just have that like that. So I should be able to see. I mean, I can see them out to this block here. That's not quite where the doors are. Although maybe I need to rearrange these doors, put them down a better way. I wasn't thinking about this when I first put them here. Do they go on like the front side or the back side? No, they sit in the. Ah, okay. Yes, I have done it that way. So I'll put the doors like this, Oh, actually, wait. If I put the doors like that, then they're going to get blocked off by the big, fat, like, fucking thick thighs that they've got on the side. Holy shit. You are chunky, door. Holy crap. So that's not going to work for me. That's the only way it's going to work. Maybe I need something a little weaker than vault doors. Maybe just regular iron doors might be the way to go. That's a V3. Where's a V2, rather? Where's a V3 iron door? I can't see it. My eyes aren't working for me anymore. There it is, V3. Why is the V2 door off by itself? So if I put the V3 doors in, how would that look? Let's get rid of those ones for a second. No, I broke the wrong thing. Clicking accurately, never been a strong suit of mine. So if I put that like, oh, nah, cause nah. That's still not going to work out for me. Okay, the vault doors were the way to go. I had it right the first time. The first barricade of protection, I think, is done. I think that's all it kind of needs to be. You got the slots on the side so you can shoot out of and some lights. I changed the ceiling as well to slope down to suit it a bit better because, after all, aesthetics are super, super important. That's why I have these nice big rounded curves here so you can pull your Jeep out of your garage and drive off up the ramp without having to turn around a 90-degree corner. Plus, like, you know, the rounded blocks and stuff. Everything in here was built with aesthetics in mind. If I ruined that now, after all this time, just to make the doors a little bit more secure, I'd be pretty mad at myself. But there is also this over here. I mean, you have the drawbridges here, which are supposed to make it even more secure than it would be normally, but I never actually did what I planned with it, and that is to make this some sort of, like, anti-zombie area. I mean, they have to come through here one way or the other, but I may as well make it a little bit more difficult for them if they do choose to come down the ramp. So, I need to build something here that's going to stop the zombies getting through unscathed. Maybe like a big pit of spikes or some traps or something. I'm not sure. But there's something we figured out for this area. I just got to do the math on what it's going to be. So here's what I'm thinking, right? If you have the door up like this, I mean, clearly that's only for the cars to come in out. That's my entrance and exit. The zombies in a way to get through that's going to do them some damage, but that's just for me to get through later on. So I'm thinking I'll go like this. I'll make a little kind of area just off to the side here and dig down to a little bit lower than what it is right now, just so I can fill it with spikes or something, so that when the zombies come through, they can't go through the actual drawbridge because it's closed, obviously. So they come down this way, they go down here, they run through whatever pit I decide to do here, all the way through up the other side, and then they can come in here. They'll already be a little bit damaged, but they won't be, well, they won't be full health. It won't be as much of a threat as they probably could be. I'm a little worried that they're just going to skip this entire area because, I mean, the game just decides to fuck me sometimes. But I need to build something just in case. So that's kind of my plan. It's not going to work out that well. Like, my plans never work out. Whenever I come up with a plan, it never goes swimmingly. But I have to give it a crack anyway. I think something like that is going to work just fine. They can come down, they can take the stairs down because for some reason zombies prefer stairs. I mean, just because they're zombies doesn't mean they're uncivilized anymore. They don't want ramps or big blocks. They like stairs. Stairs for easy access for the zombies. They come down here, and I'll put a whole bunch of spikes all through here. Make them so they have to run diagonally across, which means they should make contact with as many spikes as possible, and then up the other side. I was kind of tempting, in fact, I even kind of I was tempted to make one of these on both sides. You can see I started digging out over here. But if I make one path, then I only have to focus on that one path for spikes, because I have them both down both sides. So, sure, symmetricality-wise, it would work out pretty well and look kind of nice. But then, I mean, they could just run down this one side here, they'd only make contact with, what, maybe 8, maybe 10 spikes, then run up the other side, and they'd begin with far less damage done to them than if they came through here, ran across here, had to hit like double spikes the whole way through, then up the other side. So that's the plan. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to, actually. I thought this could have looked really bloody ugly, but just as it is, I quite like it. It's a shame to have to do this, but I can't really see any better place to bring the zombies out than like right there, I guess. It kind of matches up to the other side, but it just hurts me a little bit, you know? Like, after all that effort to get that nice curve going, and now I have to destroy it all because I need to find a way to let the zombies get through. But I guess if I didn't do this, the zombies would just destroy more than what I wanted them to. Like, sometimes you gotta, well, I mean, break a few eggs to make an omelet, I guess, is one thing that might apply here. But it's just more, you know, sometimes you gotta do the destruction yourself to make sure the shit that you're okay with getting destroyed gets destroyed. I guess, like, sacrificial destruction might be the best term for it. It seems so. We'll get rid of that bit there as well so they don't get caught in anything. So they come cruising up there. My beautiful bend has been ruined. I might have to move the Jeep to the other garage just because then, you know, I'm less likely to nail it on the way through. But that should work fine. They come down there, across here, up the stairs, up into here, ready to try and beat down the doors, and I can just sit back inside this little room here, right here, and watch them file up over those stairs and nail each one in the face with an arrow as they decide to show their ugly mugs to me, as they do. Now, because I just did the day 700 killing corridor challenge with insane nightmare difficulty zombies, the next Horde night in the world that I'm playing at the moment, the one that I'm kind of just like breaking everything that I've ever built, is day 701. So it is going to be a pretty sizable Horde. So I've got all the iron spikes down instead of wooden spikes. It's not going to be an insane nightmare difficulty Horde, just like a regular Horde. So still a lot of zombies, but like nothing too over the top, I hope. But I have done up here as well with the new 17.4 update, pillar 50s work again, which is lovely dovely. So I've put in a pillar 50 up here to try and protect this door here, so I can stand there and shoot the zombies that are trying to break their way in and hopefully be a little bit more safe than I would be otherwise. That's kind of the idea there. So I'll stand here to start with, shoot them as they come up. I wanted to put in something down here so I could shoot them as they're in the spikes, but then I realized, well, I could just, you know, open this door here, run down, oh god, if I don't get stuck on it, run downstairs, shoot them from here, and then run back upstairs when it gets a little bit too intense for me. So that is now the first hurdle the zombies have to face. There's spikes, there's doors, little drawbridges actually now have a reason for existing. I mean, driving the Jeep in and out of here with all the spikes underneath is kind of cool. I like that idea, but those two are there, they're set up, this is set up, everything's ready to go. Now, I just have the next set of barricades to do down here. Now, I was going to go and make like a little like bunker or something for me to stand in and shoot from in there, but not on the other side of that wall is my little snake pen, even though the snakes got in here and immediately broke all the glass. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. I might have the room to do that, actually. I hope I do, because that would be the best option, I think. I was a little nervous about doing any renovations in here, but that looks nice. I'm okay with that. So you have the normal doors here with a bunch of arrow slits there for me to take care of any Jeffreys that do manage to make it down here. And to get in there, you just have this little balcony here. I've fixed the railing, so it actually makes sense now. Go across there. There's... Jeez, the trees move. Somehow there's wind inside a cave that has no access to the outside world, but okay, whatever. The shadows freaked me out. You come in here, they run down the stairs, you pop them off as you can, and then it gets to the doors, but you can see them from this slot, or wherever you need to be. You have an angle to shoot whoever you need to shoot. And then, well, I mean, if they get into here, then I'm dead. I mean, this is where I live. I've got my couch and my TV and all my... They must be all asleep. All my deers have disappeared. They've gone into little caves to breed and nap and do whatever deers do when they're not frolicking around in the forest. But if they get down to my actual house down here, then I guess I just have to accept that it's game over for Josh. I mean, that's about as far as I'm going to be able to go. I've got all my weapons stored under my sink, so I can pull them out and fight them off as Jeffreys come down. I mean, I don't want to... I mean, sure, I could build 1 million auto turrets and a bunch of shotguns and stuff, but the whole point about this underground base was it's supposed to look cool and be cool. That's why I have the underground pen. That's why I have the snake pen. That's why I have all of this kind of stuff, and the garage with the cool rounded corners. It's got to look cool, but also be functional as a 7 days base. And now we get to test... I mean, the first part is already checked off. That's a big check mark for that for me, anyway. But now we get to test the second half of that equation. I'm trying to toss up whether or not I want the doors at the top here to be open or closed. I remember when I first put them in, people were like, oh, it's not invisible, it's clearly visible. I mean, well, yeah, in a completely, like, empty world where there's nothing but a couple of doors in the ground, of course it's gonna be visible. If this is in a forest or somewhere with some trees around it, so you'd have to actually stumble onto it to find it, then yeah, that's pretty bloody invisible. I'll be pretty happy with that. The important thing is that the entire base underneath is completely invisible. I love that. I love being able to, like, sink through the ground and get, like, this kind of view where you can see everything in one, not just inside a corridor. It looks really cool to me. I quite like it. And that's why when I do these tests, I do it in a world that isn't like the OG Jawoodle Park world. Because then, when shit inevitably gets broken or the zombies do succeed and tear through all of this, I don't lose all of my hard work. It is going to be sad when Alpha 17 goes away, though. There's so much in this world that I've built and that I love and that means something to me. To, like, say goodbye to all this is going to hurt me deep down in my soul. I just don't want to do that. I don't want that day to come yet. I'm excited for Alpha 18, but losing all this is going to be a very sad day. I'm clearing some paths through this, the paperclip base that I built a long time ago, just because I don't want the zombies to come through here to try and get to the entryway and get stuck on all this nonsense. So I'm making a nice paths through here so I don't have to beat through them themselves. There we go. Alright, that's good. Still symmetrical, though. After all that, like, I wasn't even thinking about that. It's just so ingrained in me at this point to make sure everything's even that I built 4 rows. And it's like it does sort of like effect there. I quite like that. Okay, I'm going to open these doors so that the zombies can get in as a nice easy way from. I don't want them to dig down. The zombies do dig, and if they choose to dig, then that's up to them. But I want them to, like, the whole point of the Alpha 17 AI is pathfinding, so you have to manipulate that just a little bit to survive. So I'm trying to make some smart decisions and get them to hopefully go through there, down here. So then, like, other than, well, if I don't do that, they're just going to dig their way through the ceiling here, and I'm going to skip the whole point of the drawbridge spike bit. So that hopefully will work. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do that would make sense that I can have an extra defense here. Because really there's only 3 barricades. There's the first one, the second one up here, and then the third one. And for a late game Horde night, that seems like it could be pretty bloody intense. I had to move the Jeep around anyway down to the garage, so I thought I may as well just take it out the top and see if it still works the way it is. You come down here, drop the path, and whoop, straight over the top, into the tunnel. Oh, it's good. I love this. Look at that. Look, the drawbridges over the spikes works perfectly. Now, normally, you'd swing around and park in there, but I'm going to do something different and turn off the steering by looking and reverse it into this garage over here. That seems like the right place to be. Rather than right next to the zombie entrance, you've got to protect your investment, being protect the Jeep. So I'm going to open this one over here, get a bit closer, open. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the workbench and the spotlight and stuff, but that's okay. That's right, we can move those over later. Put this straight in, get the tire marks on the little way bridges in there. There we go. Ah, perfect, perfect. All right, you're all tucked in. If I had a car cover, I'd tuck you in even more. Close the door, your spikes aren't poking out. I can already hear the zombies. I think it's almost about time. So let's close all the doors. Let's get ready. Let's prepare ourselves for what is going to be a much harder horde than I anticipated. I can only do 701 because that's just where the game's up to now. I'd much rather do like a day 70 horde or something for this, but fuck it. This is what we've got, so we're just going to have to roll with it. I think I'm just about ready. I'm taking less ammo into this than I did the day 700 horde because I felt like I just had too much ammo at that point. If you have that much ammo, you're basically unstoppable. Got some repair kits, some molotovs, some health kits, everything here that a growing boy, a growing survivor could need. I do really wish you could get like display racks, like weapon racks or whatever, because this is the kind of base that desperately needs, like through this wall here, just like another room, like a weapons room. You know, you can put all your shotguns up on the rack on the wall, have all your ammo and stuff in there. That's what I wanted to build. I looked for a mod where you could get some weapons racks, but you can't get them, so now that wall is just vacant. There's so many more things I've always wanted to build in 7 days, but just haven't had the ability because it's just not part of the game. But hopefully, with new and better alphas coming all the time, we'll get there sooner rather than later. But with all my weapons loaded, cocked, and ready to go, all my deer friends out there, I think this is the light for the pantry, isn't it? Yeah, it was. I just, you know, there's the little things like that make me love this game just a little bit more. Like this is the base that I loved the most. I mean, the Killing Corridor is like the Horde Night base I love, but as a base to live in, this was my one. With like the nice nature scene outside, the garage that actually works as a garage. Everything about this was my favorite, and I'm gonna miss it dearly. I'm getting all emotional now, nostalgic, and I just miss it so much. Alright, that's enough chin wagging and like reminiscing about the good old days that I'm still currently in. Oh boy. Alright, let's do this shit. Let's go up to here. Let's go to 21, maybe 76. We'll turn the speed up a little bit because I want the Horde Night to last for actual ever. Let's go to like 4. Yep, 4, so it should last a little bit. Oh, let's get it on. I'm actually genuinely nervous about this. This is going to go absolutely terribly, and all of my little deer friends down there are going to die a miserable death. They're going to watch me get torn apart in front of them through their windows, seeing as all the lighting is so wonderful down here. They're going to see it before I do. My intestines are going to be thrown around the room. Once the zombies are done with me, they're going to come for them. Oh boy. Okay, I'm standing on the drawbridge to try and lure them in as best I can. Where are they? I can hear them. They're coming for it. They're avoiding the main ramp down. Uh-oh. They're going to start digging. They're going to start digging. And they're going to dig quick because they got shovel for hands. Oh boy, there's so many of them too. In fact, before I do anything, actually, let's quickly pause and go options, go video, and turn the camera up just a little bit so that we can actually see a little bit better. There we go. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They want my ass. They want it now. It stacks on everyone. They haven't started digging. Oh, there we go. They have started digging. I jinxed it, didn't I? Look at them go. Look at them go. They mine so freaking quickly. How am I going to deal with this? I'm going to come down here, right on top of my head. Maybe I'm going to move myself back inside, actually. And maybe just go down here. And oh, get out of that view, please. Close the bloody door. Can I close the door, please? There we go. Oh, they're up there somewhere. This is haunting. I can hear them up there. I just don't know where they are. Let's have a quick look. What's going on upstairs? Look at the crater they've already dug. God, it's like a meteorite made of zombies and it's coming down quick. They've finally made it down to the steel roof. They avoided the whole drawbridge area. It's a complete waste of time. Bunch of cops and stuff in there. What are they going to do here? Are they trying to dig around the side? I mean, it's all encased in steel in here. I should be relatively safe. They're definitely kind of spreading out. They might take their time to get through. Oh boy. Okay, well I'm going to have to stay in this area. Or is that them or is that something else? No, it's something. I'm going to stay in this area for now. Just so that when they do eventually come through, I will be here and ready for them. Why isn't my helmet actually working? I can see the debris coming down. I've got my helmet light on. Did I break it? I'm not quite sure. Am I actually part of my body right now? I think I am. This is the problem with like going to different camera angles all the time. Eventually you lose track of where you are. Okay, there we go. You have to stay here for a little bit so that they actually break down into the garage first. Then I can run back behind the safety doors over here. But yeah, I've got to make sure that their path to me starts here at the very least. Oh, they're at the door. I didn't even realize. They finally made it down through somewhere and have got to the door. I'm going to have to fight them off here. They're coming down the other side as well. They're slowly breaking through that wall too. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is looking bad for Joshy. Let's get the rocket launcher out. We're using high explosives. Oh, no, not high explosives. Sorry, we're using frag. All right, that's a bunch of them done. Put another one into you. Can I hit them? In fact, can I set them up there? Can I hit them in there? Oh, I think I can. Oh, that's like a solid hit right into the wall. I'm definitely killing someone back there. Right, how do they get through? Hopefully they take whatever way they got down to this part the next time, yeah, over there. I don't want to go through this wall over here, but I don't think I have a choice anymore. I'm pretty hurt. Oh, shit! I'm pretty hurt. I'm gonna fall back a little bit. I need to use some health. I need to kill these guys so I can open the door to get to the next layer of safety. Can you all die, please? Die, 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 die. Kill them all. Oh, the AK. Could have used the shotgun, but I don't have enough health to take that risk because they're all coming for me. All the doors are open. Why are the doors open? Close the doors. Oh, I double tapped. Didn't mean to double tap. Oh boy, first 2 layers down. We've got a fucking pepper. We gotta do our best to survive. It's me and the deers take on the world. Oh, they finally broke through the wall at the back there. Oh no, they're all in the garage. Oh, there was a cop out there. Spiders. I need to get that cop. That cop is important because if I can kill the cop, he'll kill most of the zombies out there if he explodes. But more importantly, I don't want him to actually do any damage to my doors here. I can't freaking see anything out there. Do you reckon a rocket would go through an arrow slit? I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh! What the shit? How did you get in here? I picked out the wrong gun. I missed all my shots too. I need to kill you. I need to kill you while I have the chance because you've got to fuck me up if you don't. Get out of the way. Okay, you're dead. How do the spider zombie squeeze its way through a fucking arrow slit? That is not okay. He is actually a solid object. He can't just like will himself through solid things. The arrow slits are just taking a pounding and the sheer weight, the crush of zombies behind are pushing the spider zombies through before I actually have the chance to defend myself. Oh wait, no, there's an empty spot. Okay, I can just do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Took a fair bit of damage out of that, but that's alright. How are you alive? What the shit? No. The spider zombies. Oh god, I didn't reload the shotgun. Spider zombies are the worst by far because they're somehow making it through. Quickly use one of these things. I also need some splints, but I don't have time to get one. I didn't give myself to start with, so I can't take them now. Oh boy, it's getting real intense. It's getting real bloody intense. Oh, there goes another arrow slit. Oh boy, but at least now I have like a nice easy open shot at them as they come through the wall over there. I can do a fair bit more damage now than I could 2 seconds ago, all because they opened up that window for me. It's getting a bit too intense again. I've got to go for broke. Oh, right in the noggin. Right in the noggin with a rocket. Did that kill enough of them? I think it killed a fair few. There's still so many though. This is a massive horde. This is kind of like what 7 Days to Die is supposed to be. Just like the sheer weight of numbers. So many zombies. You don't even know what you're doing with yourself anymore. The frame rate's struggling a little bit. I need. Oh, no. I saw you glitch through the door. That's not okay, Zombarino. Not okay. Oh, no, they didn't glitch through the door at all. The door just doesn't exist anymore. Open this. It's only a weak door. We're down to our last stand. Me and the deers. It's all down to this. Oh boy, it's about to get bad. Repairing the assault rifle real quick. I'm going to need it. They're focusing on me rather than the door, which is a good thing. If I can drag them out into this corner maybe, I might stand a slightly better chance because the arrow slits here are stronger than that door was. That really should have been something Oh. Are they not coming down here anymore? Oh, there's a cop. I'll quickly just destroy you. No deal. No deal, buddy. It sounds like they're digging... It sounds like they're digging somewhere else. I need to go check. I'm going to quickly just go outside and have an out-of-body experience. No, buddy. Whatever. You can stay there. Where are they coming from now? Oh, they're digging across. They're going to come through the lounge room. That's bad. We have to get up there. We have to stop them. They're coming in a different way. The underground bunker's limits has been reached. There's just so many spider zombies. There's far too many. Kill all of you. Are you all dead, please? Yes, you are. I've got it. I mean, if I could figure out a way to repair this, I might stand a better chance. But they're all in the wall now. They've already destroyed the garage door for this. I can't get up there to defend against it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. I can't get up. Shit's getting... Oh, boy. You can hear them beating on all the steel. But I have to make it so that they come in this way rather than go down to the other way. If they break through that roof down there, then it's all for nothing anyway. Because they found a shortcut down to my actual house. I'm going to have to stand and deliver here as much as I can. Rocket. Oh, that was a very close rocket. Probably a little bit too close to my liking. Got a fair few damages, but a fair few kills out of it though. Did a fair bit of damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just shoot and backpedal. Shoot and backpedal. We're just going to have to kill them as they come. It's going to end very badly for me. But I have to protect my dearie friends downstairs. Oh no. Oh no. They cornered me. They cornered me. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta use a med pack because they're all coming for me. Run, 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 run. Just try and get around. My broken leg is not helping the cause at all. Alright, let's try and just like train him. We'll train him up and and then we'll use god damn it. Oh cop, please. Use another first aid bandage. The defenses have all gone awry. Turn and shoot. Rocket right into the middle of them. That's my only hope at this point. Spider zombies need to fuck off. All he is, they're all a little bit hurt. They're all a little bit damaged. Just keep going. Everything has gone wrong. I'm cornered in my bloody entryway again. Gotta go. I'm bleeding again. Just keep running and hoping for the best and throwing Molotovs wherever else we can. That was a weak ass Molotov, dude. You threw that like an amputee. I'm running out of options at this point. They're firing bloody vomit out the back of their heads. I'm bleeding. I'm on fire. I'm dying. Everything is going wrong. Okay, just gotta get some space. Just keep doing the loop for now. I'm a little bit on fire. Just a little bit singed, but that's okay. I think I'm getting too close to the rest of the zombies that are still on fire, actually. For God's sake, stop hitting me. Okay, Rocket. Can't see because I'm currently on fire. I need my AK back. Just stand here and make them all form a line to me. I don't know where they're coming. Oh, Copy came around the outside. Cops are trailer park girls. You gotta hear confirmed first. Just keep going down. They're inside the walls. They're all coming. It's all kicking off. It's all going badly for me. Panic stations a million. This is all right, though, because if they're here, that means they're not breaking in the other way, which is where I don't want them to be. And I can just put a rocket, boom, right there. In fact, was that the smart way? It may not have been. Oh, another spider. No, stop it. I mean, I hope that's where that path leads them to from up in the ceiling. So they come down to this bit. So, like, this base would not hold up. I mean, you wouldn't have 700 days to build this before it all kicked off. You would have to have this survived each Horde night leading up to this as well, which I just don't think will happen, you know? It just doesn't seem to be a viable option. I do feel feels good just like mowing through zombie after zombie though. Oh, no. Stay back. Don't let me bleed out again. You're dead. Come on, bring it all to me. Oh, that's some shit shooting. Ow. No. Okay, we've got a whole thing again. Rocket out. Fire the rocket without even looking. Oh, boy. All right, fall back into the corridor. We just got to survive a little longer. It's 1 o'clock. Got 3 hours to go. This is the most actively I've had to fight a Horde night in a very long time. I mean, normally, clearly, I have the killing corridor up and running, so I can just deal with that as much as I need to, and I can stand there in safety and lob arrows or bullets or Molotovs or rockets or whatever else comes for me down the corridor, and it's all nice and easy. But this is a whole... Oh, why is the door open? Close the door. Oh! Did I just see someone drop down inside my house? Oh no, I got distracted. I'm bleeding. There's zombies everywhere. I can't use a med kit right now because I'm bleeding out and dying and shooting and everything's going wrong. I'm running out of med kits as well. No, use the med kit. Stop firing into nothing. Run back upstairs. Try and lure them back up here. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, straight through him. Didn't even break stride. Oh, they're coming from everywhere. They're everywhere. It's like an infestation of death. There's just too many. I've killed so many fucking zombies and I've no idea what I'm supposed to do next. No, don't do it. Oh, that's a rad cop. Oh no, I'm in a garage. I don't want to get stuck in there. The frame rate's dying a little bit because there's too much on screen. I'm running and shooting and running and shooting and dying and shooting and dying and running. Everything is going on. Oh boy, it's just too much. This nice open area though. Ow, god damn it, came up behind me. If I didn't have this garage, I'd be completely cooked. Because there'd be no way known that I could like, oh no, my AK-47's been broken. But I couldn't survive in here if I didn't have the garage to be running around in. That's the only way I've made it this far, so far. Put that into you. Quickly run down here, get a little bit of space, a little bit of distance, then go here and go, oh, the game's struggling. Repair my AK, because I desperately need it. One guy did fall down inside. Where did you come from? Oh, they've broken down the ceiling. I didn't have, oh, Jesus. I didn't have the ceiling sorted out when I came down here. Uh-oh, I'm bleeding and I'm fighting. This is bad, I gotta go. Gotta freaking sort out my bleeding. I'm running out of med kits. It's almost 2. We're almost there, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I've resorted to desperate measures. I'm just running through the middle of them all with the shotgun because I can't rely on the AK so much anymore. I keep getting my legs broken. I'm running out of med kits. Oh god, that was a close one. That was close one. It's really hard to shoot him because I keep zigzagging. Ow, no. No, that's, I'm bleeding. I've got no more med kits. Take that, dick bags. Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad for Josh. Really bad for Josh. Fire another rocket into the midst of them. This might be it. This might be it, fam. This might be the end of Josh for now. No, I don't want to die. There's only 2 hours left. We almost did it. Hold the wounds. Oh, I'm actually not losing that much health because I'm like a reasonably high level. You guys, the AK is just so good. For close quarters, like with a bunch of zombies, you just gotta have the AK, or else what are you even doing? I'm almost dead. I'm down to the low 50s health. It's getting worse and worse. There's too many rad cops. There's rad everything right now. They're all coming for me. It's a bad time. I can hear them. Oh god, they're downstairs. No. Don't tell me they're all downstairs. Oh no! Gotta find them. Okay, this has got to be it. I've got to protect the deers because they're coming down through the ceiling all over the bloody place. I have to try and protect my deer friends. Oh no, I'm in the corner. Deers. Oh no, I can't get through. I'm trapped. Oh no, deers. I'm sorry. It's come to this. I tried my best. I tried to defend you to the last, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye. You'll be safe behind the glass. Just stay in there. I'll never forget about you, I promise. 15 health. I'm so close to dead. Oh no! This is gonna be bad. I might be able to save it. It's all black and white. The blood has left me eyes because I've left it all over the stairs. No! What was that? What just exploded? Something went boom and I died with it. Oh, my base has been ruined. Well, that went pretty bloody badly. They wanted absolutely nothing to do with the first wave defenses. They were like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to dig straight down here. They did a fucking good job of it too. Wow. I mean, if you ever want a hole, you just have to dig underground for Horde Night, apparently. Like, if you want to find a mine, just let the zombies find it for you. That is one thing that 7 Days doesn't have, which would be kind of cool. Like, I mean, they have, like, the underground mine in the canyon in Nava's game, but, like, random underground mines and stuff like that, like, kind of like a POI, but, like, something big with, like, materials and stuff like that. Kind of like the abandoned mine shafts in Minecraft. I don't want 7 Days to be Minecraft, but something like that would be pretty bloody cool. So they dug all the way down here. Then the first way they came in was over this way, which was fine. They came behind the door. Look at all the loot bags. Look at all the damage to the walls. Wow, they and I rinsed the place. I mean, firing rockets into the wall probably wasn't a great idea. So then they came down that way, and that was fine. Then they broke through that wall too, which was also fine. But then they also came all the way over here and dug down into my living quarters the back way. That just wasn't cool, guys. That wasn't what I wanted. They exposed all my hidden wiring. Oh boy, I want to know what exploded though, and what killed me, because I don't know what that was. Something exploded. The car's still here, which is my first thought. Maybe that exploded. Something did. I don't think I'll ever figure out what it was though. Look at all the damage. Everything's so cooked. Then they came down here, they came through the ceiling, and they killed me and destroyed my whole world very, very quickly. There's my bag. I'll take all my shit back. Thank you for that. How did my deers do? No, my deers! They've all been eaten! All of my deers have been turned into goop! I tried to protect them, but I wasn't strong enough! I'm sorry, Bambi! Well, there you go. I tried my best to protect my deery friends, all the wildlife in my zoo base, has been turned into goop. It's very sad. I tried my best. I really did. I built those 3 kind of barricades to stop the zombie horde coming in. They skipped the first. The second one stood up pretty well, and the third one would have stood up pretty well if they didn't dig through the ceiling and kind of like outflank me or undermine me or overmine me, I guess, since they tunneled over the top. I'm not sure. But either way, they broke through. They killed me. They killed my friends, and they killed my base. But there you go. People wanted to see me fight off a horde in this base way back when. There you go. I finally did it. But I'll have to come back and fight off some more hordes in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, smash the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.